Right now, we welcome State Representative Sid Miller to the show. Sid, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Great to have you on with us.
Good morning. It's good to be with you guys.
Sid, real quick, should we air the president's speech on KTRH Thursday? Yes or no?
Well, sure. He's the president.
All right. Let me introduce Stephanie Bell. She's from PETA. Stephanie, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Great to have you on with us.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, should we air the president's speech on KTRH on the mothership? What do you think?
I say, why not?
Why not? Well, there's football. That's why, Stephanie.
Well, as Representative Miller said, he is the president.
Okay. Let's talk hogs, feral hogs. Beginning today in the state of Texas, we can get in a helicopter with a gun, and we can chase them around and we can shoot them. I think this is an awesome law. Let me start with Representative Miller. Representative Miller, I think this is terrific. You and I, can we get together and get in a helicopter later?
Sure, I'm game. Let's go.
Why are we doing this? I mean, I know what Stephanie's going to say. Why are we getting in helicopters and shooting these things?
In all seriousness, this is a real problem for our state. These feral hogs are in just about every county in the state. They're causing about $500 million in damage across our state. Now that the drought is on, they're coming out of rural areas into urban, suburban areas. They're tearing up cemeteries, turning over tombstones, golf courses, city parks.
Now, Stephanie,
had a friend that had his yard tore up and had to replace his whole irrigation system. And,
Stephanie, Stephanie, you don't like this, Stephanie. I mean, this is you think helicopters could crash and people could miss.
We are very concerned about these new regulations, and we believe they help landowners only by allowing them to sell helicopter seats to hunters. Mm-hmm. Traps are a much more effective and wiser investment, and they do not perpetuate animal suffering.
Well, they sure haven't worked so far, Stephanie.
Well, one of the things to bear in mind is that aerial hunting will not keep feral pigs away, since more animals will move into the area and the remaining females will breed. So this will be a perpetual cycle that will never end. Stephanie
and State Representative Sid Miller, hang on. Those females are always breeding. I mean, that is just what feral pig females do, for crying out loud. We're going to come back and find out if there's another way to attack this situation, or whether or not State Representative Sid Miller and I should just kind of load up and head on out to our helicopter.
The conversation continues on Houston's Morning News with Matt Patrick.
KTRH News Time is 6:22. I just want to ask Roger Hudson, our executive producer, can we get one of those coloring books? I'm going to need one of those just before.
I'm thinking a timeline giveaway.
Oh, excellent. We'll have it in timeline. Joining us right now, State Representative Sid Miller, who sponsored the bill that you can shoot feral pigs out of helicopters. It is now a law as of today. PETA's Stephanie Bell. And Stephanie, I'm not making light of this, but here in Texas, we try and take control of situations that we have. This will help people make money. It is a good business, and this is a terrible problem. Would you say that, frankly, maybe you're concerned that if we start with shooting feral pigs out of helicopters, we may go to other animals that are overpopulation?
That is not our concern with this bill. Again, selling seats on helicopters turns wildlife management activity into a sport. Aerial hunting is not fair chase. It does not guarantee a clean kill, so it's unethical even by hunting standards. And if animals must be killed for management purposes, they need to be dealt with humanely. Right. Management methods should never be determined by the convenience to landowners or to appease hunters, who, quite frankly, are the source of this problem.
All right, Stephanie, I think that's a fair statement. How do you respond to that, Representative Miller?
Well, I don't understand how hunters are source of the feral hog problem. Aerial hunting is by far the most effective means that we have. Stephanie, I'm not against trapping. I'm for all the above. These things are, you got to realize, these hogs carry all kinds of diseases. They have pseudo-rabies, cholera, trichinosis, hoof and mouth disease. We spend about $25 million wildlife service, just the state of Texas, to protect things like the endangered sea turtles when they nest down on the coast. We have to patrol those nesting areas to keep the feral hogs from ravaging those nesting grounds and killing those eggs. I mean, it's a real problem.
I want to thank both of you for spending some time with us here this morning, and we'll certainly kind of keep an eye on this and see how it develops. But Stephanie, I want to thank you for taking the time and coming on with us here this morning. We appreciate it. State Rep Sid Miller, thank you, sir, for the time.